Brilliance Audio presents Born to Darkness by Suzanne Brockmann. Performed by Patrick Lawler and Melanie Eubank. For my readers, who are always willing to boldly go, thank you for your trust and your belief that love is a beautiful gift. The man had taken his own family hostage. Mac Mackenzie could feel the fear and hear the Joker's wife and 3 children crying as she quickly scaled the side of the house, all the way up to the roof. Her destination was a small third-floor window around the back that was open a crack. Stephen Diaz's evenly modulated voice came through her radio headset as he and their team leader, Dr. Joseph Bach, waited on the ground below. Whenever you're ready. Subtext: Tick-tock, bitch, we're waiting on you. Although, okay, the bitch was her own embellishment. In the entire 12 years that Mac had known Diaz, he'd never once addressed her with anything other than respect, including the night a long time ago when she'd embarrassed them both by planting herself, naked, in his bed. Here and now, Mac didn't bother to answer him. She just quickly and soundlessly crossed the rain-slicked roof, which was actually slate. No doubt about it, someone who spent a truckload of cash on the freaking roof of their house in these trying times had money to burn. And/or money to buy expensive illegal drugs. Especially the kind that came with the claim that the user would live forever. Yeah, that whole never die, always look 20 promise that the drug oxycleptodiestrophin, known by its street name Destiny, brought to the table, was hard for a lot of people to turn down. Especially those who already had all of the cars and fancy houses and pairs of shoes that their billions of dollars could buy. Although it wasn't always the case that the addicts she and Bach and Diaz helped contain were uber wealthy. Some of them had been using the needle for so long that they'd sold off everything in their lives that had any kind of value. Homes, cars, exotic pets, yachts, jewelry, designer clothing, none of it worth more than a minuscule fraction of its original price in this crap-hell economy. Except for their weapons. These days, a Smith & Wesson or a Sig Sauer, even in shitty condition, was worth more to most people than a Beamer, especially considering the skyrocketing price of gas. But eventually, the frequent flyers even sold off their guns and ammo, and the cash went into a vein. But damn, they sure looked good, because Destiny gave them youth and good health, as long as you could ignore the whole violent addiction thing. Although, looking hot didn't prevent them from accidentally ODing, or worse, hitting the joker point and going noisily insane. Some users jokered earlier than others, like their current hostage taker, who apparently still had enough money to keep the heat on and the lights burning in this 3-story mansion here in the richest part of one of Boston's few remaining still posh burbs. Okay, I'm finally there, Mac breathed into her lip microphone, knowing that everything she told Diaz would be heard by Dr. Bach, too, even though their leader didn't wear a headset. She dipped her head down over the edge of the roof to get a peek into that partially open window. As they had suspected, it led into a small bathroom. The shade was up, and the light that spilled through came from a fancy fixture out in the third-floor hallway. She reached over and unfastened the screen, pulling it from its frame. Status? All inhabitants are still on the 2nd floor, Diaz informed her, in the master bedroom. Dr. Bach thinks our guy's dosing again. What are you picking up? And please don't do it if you can't block the fear.